morning and welcome to another edition of our Summer Tech Tuesday. This week we're going to be looking at a new digital citizenship program that we'll have for the new school year, and it's called Neptune Navigate. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so our new program is called Neptune Navigate, and it is a turnkey program. So that means that there's no extra work on your part as the teacher. It is ready to go. Each month, they'll have a new topic that will be covered, and there are modules for students and staff members to go through that will cover each topic. So once a month, a new topic will be sent out, and it could take less than 30 minutes for the entire module to be completed. So it's going to look a little bit different depending on what grade level that you teach. In our ECC through 6th grade, our students will access the program through the computer lab. So our computer lab teachers will help to implement this new program. But the classroom teacher will also have access to view student data. So you'll be able to tell if your class has completed the work or the modules for that month, or if they still need to complete. The staff courses go along with the student courses. So whatever topic your students are working on for the month, there is another course available to you to go over as well. That'll give you some background information on that topic and kind of what your students are hearing so that you can carry on that conversation in the classroom as well. So again, in our ECC through 6th grade classes, those lessons will be delivered during the computer lab specials. A new topic is delivered each month, and so it's just one module, and it will take less than 30 minutes for your students to complete that module. There's also parent material available and a resource library that we'll look at a little bit later on. In our secondary grades, so our 7th through 12th grades, these will be administered. We'll have a teacher that will be assigned to kind of keep up with students and make sure they're completing the modules, but the modules are self-paced, so teachers do not have to assign the modules or make sure or deliver any content. It is all there for them. And it, just like our elementary, there will be a new topic each month, and it will also take less than 30 minutes for those students to complete those modules as well. Okay, so let's take a look at what this program looks like. Go on in. Okay, so when you log in to Neptune Navigate, you'll have the access over here on the left side of your dashboard that will show you which grade levels you need access to. So I just clicked on lower elementary. This is going to be our K through 3rd grade students, and you'll see each of the modules here. All your students would need to do is click on the Start and a quick video will load for them. They can also have it read aloud if they are not able to read the topic on their own. They'll click Start and they'll start the module themselves. So in this, let me go over a little bit about what's inside each module. Sorry, grab a new tab here. Okay, so in Neptune Navigate, each module is going to have, it's going to be completely classroom or assignment ready, meaning you have nothing that you need to do on your end as the teacher to prepare for the topic to go out to students. It is already ready, and they're all designed to take no more than 30 minutes each month. So once a month, less than 30 minutes, and your students will have their lesson completed. For our ECC through 6th grade, they're going to access this program in the computer lab. And then each module will contain a 5 to 10 minute video an interactive knowledge check. So as they're going throughout the topic or throughout the module, it's going to kind of ask them a few questions. There's some matching activities that they could participate in, and it'll just make sure that they're actually watching the video and understanding the content. And then at the end, there's going to be a quick 5-question quiz, and not every student will see those same questions. The quizzes are randomly selected from a pool of up to 20 questions. So the student sitting next to you may not have the same questions on their quiz as the ones on your quiz. Students are also not able to skip ahead in the videos. They must watch the complete video. They can rewind it, but they cannot skip ahead in order to try to hurry up and get to that quiz to complete the module. And there's also a limit of 3 opportunities to take and pass a quiz before students are required to restart the module and go through the whole thing again. At the secondary level, that's our grades 7 through 12. It is very similar to the elementary, except that it is a little bit more kind of current events, what's happening, kind of how it applies to those secondary students. You know, they have some college application, social media, things like that, whereas our elementary would not be exposed to those types of things. Secondary is also a little bit more self-paced, and they're still online modules. They're all ready to go. They still contain about a 5 to 10 minute video. There are some additional resources that kind of address some current topics that may be going around for our secondary students. And then they will also have the interactive knowledge check and the 5-question quiz at the end. And just like our elementary, they also have 3 opportunities to take and pass before they're required to go back and retake the entire module. Okay, so that's just a quick little overview of what the program is. Like we said, each month a new topic will be delivered, and we'll send out a schedule for what those topics are for each month so that you can kind of prepare for those as well. All right, so now I'm going to turn it over to Talisha so that she can tell you a little bit about the additional resources that you'll have available to you.
All right. Okay, so is it showing?
Let me see. Yeah,
there we go. A little bit of delay. Sorry. Okay, so I'm back on the dashboard of Neptune Navigate, and I'm going to just kind of scroll towards the bottom. You'll see continue the conversation. This will give you links to send to parents about each topic for each month. You just copy your link and you can send them. There'll be video and information for the parents to maybe continue the conversation at home with their children. Another great resource is your resource library. And I'm going to go into Module 2. There's additional reading material that you could use in class, and we'll just look at elementary today. There's periodicals that can be sent out, and this is an older one, but they'll update. Periodicals that you could send to the kids to read in class, infographics to continue the topic. There's even this module has a handwriting worksheet that you can do. So check out those additional reading material in your resource library to find some more information. There's even posters. Not every module has posters. Module 1 did not, so that's why I went to Module 2. But you could have these printed out and put in your classroom. You could even save them and put them on Canvas or other places. You have a digital or physical copy of the posters. And lastly, in your resource library, I got all the way out. Social media posts. These can be sent out, again, social media, Facebook, Twitter. We could do this at the district level, or your campus could also do this as well. You could even add some of these to your Canvas. It's not going to show me the whole thing, but this one's about cyberbullying. These are all great things, but you could use these. Some of them look similar to the posters, but anyway. So there are those. That's what's in your resource library. Let's go back to our dashboard. Another really cool thing is the nav alerts. When there's some kind of breach, or they get Neptune Navigate gets information about the coronavirus. Let's look at the Fortnite breach. Here is a letter, or a periodical talking about what happened and how to report fraud, what you need to look for if you are part of Fortnite or whatever it is that they come across. But anytime they get word of something like this happening that they feel like they need to send out, they will alert you, and you can share that with your students. Let's see. One last thing I'm going to show you. Well, the additional materials, right now there's not a whole lot there, but it's those three in the nav alerts, and then the worksheet. As the year goes on, you'll see more things populated here. Just to do a quick get to those additional materials that you could print out and share with your students. So lots of great resources here for you to use along with, and to continue that conversation with your students about digital citizenship. All right.
Awesome.
Let me go ahead and stop sharing.
All right. So as Celicia was saying, there's lots of additional resources in addition to just the awesome digital citizenship lessons that it provides for us this year. So be on the lookout. We'll be sending out some additional training as the year gets closer to getting started. And once we get all of it rostered and everything for you, you'll receive your username and login, or username and password, so that you can get in and kind of look around and see what all there is to offer.
I think you're going to love it.
I think so too. It's definitely something that our students and our staff need. We all are on the internet, every single day. And so it's a good way of just making sure our students understand how to be good digital citizens and how to be safe and responsible online. So we look forward to sending you out more information about Neptune Navigate. And thank you for joining us today.